You tune in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I am coming at you once again with another live stream. As you enter into the chat, make sure you hit the double like button on your way in. Salute to Ringo TV Reactions, doing a powerful live stream right now. I want to weigh in on this topic to those who are going to start to become successful and what to look out for. Because this is very important. This is a teachable moment for many people that's going to become successful. This is when you're going to find out who really supports you, who really rock with you, who really want to see you win. Because the whole entire time, they want to see you down and out. And it's unfortunate because many of you experienced this. You was at a point in your life that you try to figure things out. And once you got things figured out to where you became successful, you're starting to have momentum, they want to see you have nothing. And I want to tell you, don't give into it. Because see, the entities, the deities, the narcissists, folks, they want to see you have nothing. There's a lot of people crashing out while you become successful. And I'm going to tell you something. When I talk to these important people, one of the things that they told me is that I have a clear mind of what I do. And I don't waste nobody's time. Don't waste my time. And that's very important because in order to be successful, you have to have a clear mind. You have to be precise of what you're talking about. You have to be presentable and look at it for the long haul of what's going to be the actual success that's going to come with it. And I'm gratitude by the Most High through Christ. He's seen what I've been through. Many of you seen the walk, the transparency, and I'm starting to become more successful, y'all. I really am. And it feels great to help those in due season. And I'm going to get some scriptures for that. I'm going to get some scriptures for that because for those who don't know, last night I announced that I've been in a relationship. I have a lady, and she is one of my platform. And I thank each and every one of you of the congratulations. And she said thank you. And we've been together for a minute. What's going on, Brother Daryl? We've been together for a minute. And I thought people will catch on to knowing that I'm in a relationship. However, now that I announce it, people ain't surprised. And she's one of the situation of what transpired, and she thanked Ringo as well for being a supportive brother. It's an unfortunate situation that transpired yesterday. I'm not going to talk about it. I already talked about it earlier, saying where we were staying at, and we had a good time and more to come. We both very busy people. So I'm going to tell you guys, if you want to get a woman, that you have interest in, make sure she's busy and that you're busy. Because the common goal is to build a situation to whereas if you have kids with the woman, that they have something to look forward to and that you put them to work and that they appreciate the assets that they're going to have. Guys, didn't I tell you that many women don't want me to win? Put a 5 in the chat. Women that have an issue with me, all they could do is message me, call me, let me know where they stand at, and we could do it behind the scenes. To do that on Ringo's platform was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. If she had an issue with me, she could have called, DM, and let me know what's going on. Cause that's out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I told the lady I've been with for a few months, I said, look, I've been through a lot, and I'm just letting you know, if it's anything that bothers you, let me know. Because I've been transparent with her. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows about the Houdini situation. She knows about many things. And the reason why I told her is because of the simple fact that I've been getting my life back together. And she chose me. So I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. And so that's very important for those who may not be in a relationship, to not try to hold the past of the people you dealt with or try to deal with. You get what I'm saying? You know, so it's just very unfortunate. And I think Brother Ringo, for hearing me out, is very disappointed on her end. She needs to know more on her life, because there's nothing else to talk about. I have nothing to say to her. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing to say to her. You know, what's your name? Well, I just don't have nothing to say to her. You have to hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. I got a call coming in. All right. Can y'all hear me? What? I mean, move on. Like, to say that I'm like new breed, that's crazy. That's nasty work. I'm not him. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I appreciate the congrats, Daryl. Yeah, definitely. I'm with you on that 100%. Yeah, I know some of you knew. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, it's not about who I'm with. It's about the message. I just thought somebody would catch it, because I was gonna send them something for catching it. I know y'all knew I was with somebody. Y'all probably knew. Y'all just didn't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And so now that I talk about it, you know, it's very important that I built with this lady. What are you talking about? Dude, what are you talking about? Keystone, what's the issue? Dude, if you got an issue with somebody, don't send it to my platform. What happened? What happened? Somebody use your profile? I'm not understanding what you're talking about. Somebody use your profile? I don't get what you're saying. Like, seriously, I don't get what you're talking about. Who used your profile? Who used your profile to do what? Somebody use your profile? I'm waiting for you to answer the question, because I don't know what you're talking about. Explain yourself. Who used your profile on Ringo's platform? Who? Somebody use your profile to do what? You need to explain to me what you're talking about, man. Because this is the issue. You can't be doing this nonsense and you're not explaining what's going on. Because if somebody try to use your name to talk with Carmel Kimmy Kim, what are you talking about? Man, listen, I ain't got time for no. I ain't got time for no drama, man. Look, man. Look, Keystone. I ain't got no time for drama. I ain't got time for drama. I don't know what's going on, bro. Don't bring that to my chat, man. Listen, man. Don't bring that to my chat. I'm dealing with a lot already, as it is. More on a positive, staying great, doing great things. I don't know what made you say this. I got nothing to do with that, man. This is why I'm saying, like, the entity is jumping from person to person to person. What's going on here? All type of error. Then before you write something, make sure before you send something, write it correctly. My goodness, man, because you're causing confusion, bro. If you type something, type it correct. Remove everything you say wrong. Okay, how you doing, Alpha P777? Good to see you. Y'all gotta learn, man. Y'all gotta learn how to stop. Look what you write before you type it in, because that makes it seem like you're trying to start something, and I gotta call it out. So it was a misunderstanding. Okay. Yeah, man. Because listen, man, this is no games over here. You know that. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, you want to make sure that when you get around people who's winning, that you take care of them, they take care of you, you take care of each other. That's what it's all about. You're supposed to be taking care of one another, not being on some BS. You know what I'm saying? So the more successful I get, the more I'm learning about people who don't want to see me win. I'm glad the Most High is showing me, not only myself, Brainwaves, Ringo, the list goes on. It seems like the more you do what you're supposed to do, the more people show you who they are. I don't think you should be driving while you're typing. Honestly speaking, it's best to listen in the clouds, because when you type and driving, I don't recommend that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you pull over the road, you ain't got too much distractions, because it liberates the situation. I just think it's best if you distracted, just tune in, and then when you get time, you post in a comment section. You know, because I had to check you on some BS. Like, I'm like, what are you talking about? And so she says, I'm happy to hear you growing and expanding and keep winning. I thank you so much for that. Thank you. And tell your husband I say hello. Thank you for the continuing words of affirmations. Thank y'all. I'm going to tell you this. One thing I learned as you get successful, you don't got time for distractions, whether it be in the chat, whether it be in a live chat, the comment section. You ain't got time for it. And you're going to address it one time, and that's it. Because I'm telling you right now, listen, the more successful I get, the more serious. I don't got time for stuff that is not adding to my life. If you're trying to minus to my life, you got to go. The Most High will reveal who you are. You got to go. You block forever, ever. So I just would say, be cognizant, be mindful. Even if you support the platform, just be respectful. If you got an issue with me, let me know behind the scenes. I'm reachable. And then we go from there. Nobody needs to know. I'm going to tell you why people do things publicly, because they're wicked. They wicked. The whole entire time they can't stand me. And I have no ill will towards these people like that. I just moved on. They can't let go because them entities is eating them. And it's like what Ringo said. It's like since Rollo got his stuff together, it's like people just don't want to see him win. He's seeing it himself. Other guys, other ladies are seeing it for themselves. Like, leave me alone. He's doing his thing. Who's he bothering? You know? So, hey, look, I appreciate y'all for always supporting different ways. Daryl, it's your greatly winning season, man. It's your greatly winning season. If you're still in the building, it's your greatly winning season. You're doing great things, fam. Keep it up. That's what I'm talking about. Stay motivated. Okay, Diamond Star says, she asked me a question. She says, hello, at Rollo. I was watching you on Brainwaves yesterday. I want to learn how to build wealth. Okay. So what I need you to do is reach at me at the Instagram, okay? And I gotta see what type of field you into before we get into that. Because I need to know where your mind at. This is my Instagram. You can reach out to me on Instagram, right? I need to see a video prompt that is you because my thing is private. And so if you have an Instagram, you can reach out to me there and we go from there. You tell me what type of field you in and I could tell you what you need to do, how to get to that point. I don't want to talk about it here because it could be a multitude of things. I like to talk to people behind the scenes and get a feel for where they at before, we get to that point. I will tell you this. If you have a vehicle, I would suggest you to do some certain apps for the time being, just to get money on the side. I don't know your arrangements. We could talk about that behind the scenes if you want to do that. And we go from there. I do have connects in certain states. So depending on the state you at, could determine on who I can connect you to. You know what I'm saying? I give people opportunities and chances. Now it's not in my hands what happens. I do my part. I talk with the people, keep posting with them, see what's going on, and then we go from there. So we could definitely talk about that. Let's see. Offer P777 says they want to be starting, and the Most High say don't start. None will be none. Let this man live. I appreciate that, and thanks to your husband, and thanks to you that y'all doing great things. They said that I want to take for women. They saying I want to take for women. I have not ever take for women. I have said women have looked out for me. Yes, women have looked out for me. I talked about that. Put a 5 in the chat if you heard me say that. Women looked out for me. That doesn't mean I didn't look out for them. That doesn't mean I didn't take care of them, provide for them. If I was to show you the transcripts of what I did in Jamaica, it would shock everybody. All I asked those ladies to do is to make sure my place was good. I was taking care of ladies that was not even my ladies, y'all. The Lord is my witness. I was taking care of ladies that was not even my ladies. Why? Because it was taking care of place I thought they was taking care of until they didn't take care of the place. When I won that sports betting, I won over $500,000, y'all. And I invested in Ocho Rios. But you had that same set individual right before Almighty say I never had a place in Jamaica. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I sure did. Because she said that over by, the platform, going at me for a year. I had nothing to say to her. The point is, I did. I could literally make the call to the person I don't talk to no more, and they'll tell you, yes, he did get the place. So, I take care of people even if I'm not in a relationship with them. This is known, this is proof. The women have seen me take care of other women, look out for other women. That's not even my woman. Business wise. Business wise. Yet they was taking and doing something else with the money. So this is why when you listen to these entities, these deities, they tell you one thing, they don't want to tell you the whole thing. Because they stressed that I moved on. So I'm very serious about my business. You can ask Zats. You heard Ringo. You heard Brainwaves. They see how I move. They met me in person. They'll tell you themselves. Ask them. If y'all got any questions, you can ask them. They could tell you from what they see. But I tell you the truth. People don't want to see people win. If I was selfish, I would not explain a lot of the details of the information that I share with y'all. I'm around successful people all the time. I am. You think that Ringo and Brainwaves, Ethereal, Life of the Jones Family will tell you otherwise? They see how serious I am about my craft. I'm so serious about my craft. They're like, Rollo, when is it that you're going to take time to do something else? You always serious about being on the road. You getting around too much, because I know where I came from. And I refuse to be stagnant. I refuse to be lazy. You know, the entity always want to try to pull me back, want to reminisce about old times. No, I'm not that same person. I grew up out of that situation. Devil, you can't stop what belongs to me. Just like what Carla said and others said, you can't stop what belongs to me and who I'm getting around. Yeah, you remember, right? Yeah. Keystone remember? Yeah. Yeah. That's why you think that if I did bad to women, you think women would have talked to me? No, it's control. Guys, how many times I have to tell you that women want to control me? Even if the woman, I don't talk to the woman. Y'all notice that? Y'all notice that? They want to control me. They want to control me, guys. And the lady I deal with, I said the same thing. I said women love to control me. They have a way of doing it because you know why? I am what I say I am. It's one thing you hear me talk on this live. When you see me in person, you be like, uh-oh. Keystone got to see it at first hand, how I had structure. I had structure when it came to dealing with women in real time. I have structure. And even when I have fun, I'm serious about my business. I don't do shortcuts. So, okay, I think I got a request. Let me add the request. I think I see her. Let me see, this is her. I don't, okay, she can't see me a mess. Hold on, let me see. Let me see who's the recent person. It is her, okay. Let me confirm her. Okay, so she is out there. Okay, so that's perfect. Okay, she sent me a message. Let me see. Okay, I got your message. Let me accept it. Okay. All right, you good to go. Diamond Star, you good to go. You all set. I just sent you a request now. Okay. I just sent you a request. So I see where you at. That's perfect. That's perfect. We'll have a one-on-one conversation. You know what I'm saying? We'll have a one-on-one conversation. Yeah, you just send me a request on Instagram, right? I just accepted your request and I just approved your message. I just want to make sure it's you now. You sent me a request, right? Let's see. Yeah. Let me send a message. Okay. Yeah, so I got your message. You cleared to go. So now, getting back to the topic, she said, okay, yeah. She said, okay, I'm about to get my day started. All right, got you. All right, so I hear from you real soon. Just let me know. Give me a time and a set when you want to talk, and I can work around that so we can have the one-on-one conversation. Because based on what you're doing, from what I see, and where you at, I do have a plug where you at. I do have a plug you could talk to. All right? And we'll go from there. All right. Yeah, I got you. Keystone said you had them under control. Those ladies in Jamaica knew what's up. Yeah, they wanted to control me though. Eventually, they tried to control me in what I was doing, and I wasn't going for it. Because if I'm taking care of you, providing for you to the best of my ability, and then you want to control the narrative, we're going to have an issue with that. Because that's the demon. You know what I'm saying? The demon trying to authorize you to get me to go against God, get you to go against my manhood. Ain't no woman worth doing that. Ain't no woman worth doing that for. Because at the end of the day, I got to answer to God. When it all boils down to situations that I dealt with and deal with, I got to answer to Him. So, all right, you too. Likewise, you too. You too. But listen here, y'all. I'm gonna get on out of here, right? I'm about to get on out of here. You know, I'm trying to get the video to 30 minutes. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. The more successful you get, the more you're going to see people who they are. And I will tell you, stay on the prize. Don't lack. Don't be stressed out. Don't let them get the best of you. I will talk about the Dallas situation another time. I must get back on the road, do what I need to do. You tune into Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo. I'm going to play the Nino Brown classic. Before we get on out of here. All right? Yep, it's time to play it again. It's been a minute. I'm going to play the Nino Brown classic. I'm going to play the Nino Brown classic. Yep. Winners win, losers lose. Yep. It's been a minute since I played that classic. Yeah, I'm about to play it. One of my favorites. Man, we're going back to early this year. Oh man, Nino Brown, let's go. Yep. This is to the haters. This is to the haters. All right, haters. I got something for y'all. All right, y'all. Deuces.
Let me tell you something. To this day. Winners win and losers lose. Which one is you? 2025, I want you to understand something. You about to start winning, and when you start winning, you're going to start organically separating yourself. You ain't going to call them and cut them off. Your habits going to change, and that's what's going to cut them off. They going to just fall off. See, the weak going to fall off by the wayside every time. When you start winning, when you start doing things that winners do, the losers gonna flee themselves around you. They gonna have to remove themselves because winners win and losers lose. Which one is you? You a winner. You was born a winner. You gonna win, and see, the problem is, man, you gonna start to feel lonely. Cause see, getting money is a lonely sport. Cause a lot of people wanna be broke. They weren't taught how to get money. They weren't taught, they ain't got that DNA inside them. It's a certain chip inside you where you go get it. When times get hard, you get hard. When times get hard, you go hard. You get stronger because you're built different. You're wired up different.
Right.
They ain't wired like you. They ain't cut like you. This your season. Winners win, losers lose. Which one is you? A lot of people ain't gonna win, man. You was born to win. You was born to go up. And everybody can't go with you and be cool with being lonely. Whenever you get lonely, just go in there and count your money. Get in there and count them in God we trust. Get in there and count them green dead guys. Them your friends, and they don't talk. They just gonna keep spinning and keep getting it and keep it coming, baby. Cause winners win and losers lose. Which one is you? We the business.
Which one are you, y'all?